Little disclaimer: I'm about to be upset in this video, and this is coming from coming from me, who I've never worked at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I've never worked at any Six Flags park. I've attended Magic Mountain many times in my life. I've attended other Six Flags parks and other similar style parks around the country, right? So, and I watched fucking YouTube videos. So that's my credentials. So I have no credentials, really. So take what I have to say not terribly seriously, or do. I don't know. Make your own judgments. Don't listen to people. Do your thing. So that's me. I also think what I say can have some value because I'm just a normal consumer going to the park, and that's really what should matter to the Six Flags Corporation at the end of the day. Feel free to call me out in the comments, correct anything I have to say. I want to learn. I want to learn how this shit works.
Face ripped off.
I went to Magic Mountain yesterday. It was a Saturday. It's gonna be a pretty quick one. You know, we wanted to get there pretty early and then had to bounce at around 3. So like going in, we knew we weren't gonna get too much in. Honestly, all I really wanted to do was go and ride X2 because I've been doing or researching whatever, like trying to make a video on X2's operations, like a pretty in-depth video about it, and I've been wanting to go back to get like another collection of data because I'm a fucking nerd. But last 2 times I've gone, last week I went, it was a 4-hour wait, and when I can only be at the park for however long, like fuck that, not waiting 4 hours. And this time it was closed due to wind, which I know, that's out of the park's control. Just sucks, right? Stopped at a coffee shop in Tustin called Hola Adios. Place is amazing. Got a barbacoa breakfast sandwich on the homemade biscuit. Shit is crazy. And an iced Americano. Hell yeah. So good, dude. Pulled up to the park at around 11:15, 11:30 or so. We then found out that more than half of the major coasters were closed, dude. I was fucking bummed. Not only bummed that X2 was closed, but like holy shit, like Magic Mountain is not close to me. Like when I make a trip out, it's about an hour and a half, depending on traffic. Could be 2 hours. It sucks getting there. It's not just easy peasy. So when I go, I really want to be able to get a lot or get some things done. Whatever. The rides that were closed upon arrival at 11:30 were Tatsu, Goliath, Apocalypse, X2, Wonder Woman, Batman, the Riddler, and Superman. So I've been expecting Apocalypse and Superman to be closed because they've been, Superman's been closed forever, and Apocalypse has also been closed for the past couple months or something, and Goliath has been getting repainted. So I expected those, but the others, absolutely not. I know this stuff because I've been going pretty often, but the normal person does not know that Superman, Goliath, and Apocalypse have been closed for a while. We turned the corner to see that Full Throttle had a 2.5 hour wait. Fuck that shit. Walked to the back of the park to Twisted Colossus. 2-3 hour wait, maybe. Ridiculous line. I've never seen it that long in my life. Went to Scream. Same thing. 2 to 3 hour wait. Scream was running one train only on this shit show of a day. So bad. We walked back to the front of the park. Saw that Speedy Gonzalez Hot Rod Racers had like a 2-train wait, so hit that shit real quick. I've actually never been on it. We got a back row ride, barely fit in that shit, dude. Like, damn, if I ate like 5 more tamales over Christmas time, I would not have fit, dude. It was tight, but hell yeah, we got on a ride. We got on Speedy Gonzalez Hot Rod Racers. 10-minute wait. Sick, dude. Crazy forces on that shit, man. Crazier than Kumba at Busch Gardens, Tampa, for sure, dude. Don't be fooled. That ride will fuck you. Speedy Gonzalez Hot Rod Racers will. That shit will. Yes. It doesn't look like much, but I promise you it will make you shit your pants if you're not prepared for it. So we did Speedy Gonzalez. At this point, we were kind of like, okay, are we really going to even get on anything? Like, we had to leave at like 3 o'clock or so. So we had about 4 hours, you know, to ride something, 2 things, whatever. Try to ride something. So we were like, you know what, man? Fuck it. We're gonna get the season long flash pass added to our passes because we come here all the time. When we do come here, it's a long drive. So it would be pretty nice to be able to come and be guaranteed some rides even on the fucked days like this one. That's what our plan was. It was a whole ordeal getting that flash pass thing set up. It took us about an hour and 45 minutes from when we were like, we want to do this, until it was on our phone and functioning. We actually ended up outside of the park again. So stay tuned until later in the video to figure out how all that shit went. Then, now we're fucking locked in, dude. We're ready. We're locked in. Now we're ready to experience half of the roller coasters at Six Flags Magic Mountain with the flash pass on our side. Awesome. First thing, like, fuck it, let's do full throttle. But then we go on the Flash Pass website and it's like, nope, can't do full throttle. The line is too long. No Flash Pass available right now. So, you know, they fucked us again. Okay, whatever, all good. Let's go do Ninja. Let's go do Ninja, dude. We haven't done Ninja in forever. Let's get that shit. Let's get it going. So, walked all the way up the mountain to Ninja. Took the shortcut through the Revolution back paths, exit, whatever. Went up the stairs by Tatsu, and then we were at Ninja, the park's Aero suspended coaster. Ninja is fucking awesome, dude. Ninja is a very, very good ride. Terrain, dude. Terrain-based ride. We got a front row ride. Very cool. I haven't ridden Ninja in a fat minute. It's been a while. And yeah, we got front row ride. The operators took probably 5 minutes since we sat in our seats to send the train out, which was pretty rough. Yeah, pretty rough. Yeah, I don't know. Ninja's sick though. It's like surprisingly intense, especially that the turn down by the log ride or jet stream, dude. That shit is ridiculously intense, man. Like, that shit is more forceful than anything on West Coast Racers, for real. Crazy forceful. So cool. Dude, that turn on that ride, it's like so imagine you're like watching Bluey. You got Bluey on, you're chilling watching some Bluey, and then out of nowhere, dude, it changes to Robert Eggers' Nosferatu, and it's that scene where Count Orlok is like sucking on Lily Rose Depp's chest, and it's fucking graphic and gross and like the crunchy noises, but it's also awesome and jarring and crazy. That's what that turn on Ninja is like. You're just chilling, and then it's like you're hit with a truck of force. Hit with a big ass truck of force. It wraps around the log ride, so we like got hit by some rusty ass water in the face, which was like funny but also kind of gross, but it was still cool. I liked it. Ninja is so fun. It is such a fun ride. It's still smooth. One thing my girlfriend said was like, yeah, man, Ninja, like, it's a fucking 30-year-old ride or whatever, and it's way more comfortable and accessible than West Coast Racers is, the brand new ride, and that we would rather take a ride on Ninja than West Coast Racers for that reason alone. Especially her, because she's shorter and the comfort collars suck for her, and she has long hair, and her hair gets caught in them and it hurts and it sucks. Fuck the Premier trains, dude. So bad. Yeah, so did Ninja. 1 train ops on Ninja. Rough, dude. It had at least 2+ hour wait that we totally skipped with our Flash Pass, which I always feel like an asshole when I use Flash Pass, and kind of rightfully so. Like, I am an asshole for cutting the line like that, for like paying to cut the line. Like, I am a huge asshole for that, but I need my fix. I need my fix, dude. I'm like Count Orlok, dude. I need my fix. After that, we want to go down the mountain, do Twisted Colossus. So we went and did that, booked it on the Flash Pass, stopped and got a churro. Not gonna lie, it was probably the worst churro I've ever had in my life. That shit was stale. It was 100% sitting out all night from the day before. We saw that Batman had started running. Very cool. went over to Twisted Colossus and got a back row ride. Great ride. We got a duel, dude. Shout out to the Twisted Colossus crew that day. They were fucking killing it, man. They were locked in. Absolutely locked in. I feel like every time I go, the Twisted Colossus crew is usually working harder than anyone else in the park. Y'all are killing it. Keep that shit up. Very good shit. Twisted Colossus is great. You've heard me talk about it a bunch. I feel like I've been enjoying it more and more lately. I don't know why. Airtime in the back is absurd. First drop is crazy. Yanks you to the right. The femur breaking airtime hills, just as crazy as ever, man. The whippy inversions and shit. Great ride. Super fun. Gotta do it when you go to Magic Mountain, dude. Love Twisted Colossus. Shout out to the operations. I think they have the best operations of any of the rides at the park. For sure. We then wanted to go try, I don't know, we're running out of time. Very much running out of time. So we had to kind of bounce. We wanted to try to ride one more thing. Our only options were, I guess our only real options, since we were short on time, were Batman or Full Throttle, really, because those were the only ones kind of on our walk on the way out. You know, we didn't want to have to go out of the way to anything else, because as you know, if you've ever been to Magic Mountain, you know that it's a huge park, massive. So like walking out of the way can add another 20 minutes to your walk out, right? So when we exited Twisted Colossus, the line for Scream was fucked up long. So we wanted to try that. Went to the Flash Pass line. Flash Pass line was at least 30 minutes. One train ops on Scream, horrible. Went to Batman. The standby line was out the queue almost all the way up to the spinny Teen Titans spin ride. Went to the Flash Pass line, easily 30 minutes or so. I don't know how many trains they were running on Batman, but didn't have time for that, so we're like, we just gotta go. So we bit the bullet and we left. Stopped for a funnel cake on the way out. No line for the funnel cake. Pretty sick. Got the Oreo one. We've never gotten it before. Every time we go, my girlfriend is like, yo, we gotta get a funnel cake next time. And then the next time we go, it's like, yo, we gotta get a funnel cake next time. And then the next time we go, it's like, yo, we gotta get a funnel cake next time. But the line is always super long and it's late and we're tired and we got a long drive ahead of us, so we never do it. But this time, there was no line. We're like, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's get a funnel cake. And we got the Oreo one. It was all right, you know. The ice cream definitely tasted like it was, like the mix they put in the soft serve machine definitely tasted like it was watered down. It wasn't terrible. Funnel cake was fresh and warm. It was pretty good, you know. The Oreo could have used a little more Oreo, I think, but I don't know. It was like $20 or something. That's a lot for what we got, but whatever. You know, I'm at Six Flags. I'm not expecting the greatest food experience in the world. It was fine. Got the job done, baby. Went to the car, and then we left. And then that was our day. Six Flags Magic Mountain. The worst fucking day I think I've had at any theme park in my life. I still had fun, don't get me wrong, but that's just because I know I can come back, you know, and I will come back. But, dude, if that was like the day, this was a Saturday, dude. The Saturday after New Year's, like, that's got to be one of the busier days of the year. You know, everyone's off school, off work all week, maybe got family in town. Let's go to the park. Check it out. It was a beautiful day. Nice and sunny, a little windy, but damn, if I had just gone for that day, I probably would never go back to that park ever again, dude. It was abysmal. The operations and ride closures, so bad. Now it is time to talk about our journey to get the season-long Flash Pass. I just renewed my Six Flags membership that morning because it's the new year, and when I was checking out, there was an option to add the Flash Pass to your pass for like shit I don't remember. So I'm gonna go to the website. All right, so I'm on the Six Flags website right now. Prestige membership, $12.99 a month. You go to buy now, go through some stuff, and then you get to the Flash Pass National Membership Ultimate. So that one gets you Flash Pass for every Six Flags park. We didn't do that one. We did the one that was for just Magic Mountain. So it says add for only $45.99. That's an amazing price. Let's fucking go. That's crazy. So then you add it, and then you continue. You read all the bullshit. You click agree to all the bullshit. You uncheck all the boxes that make them send you marketing emails and shit. And then you get to your cart, your checkout, right? And then there's a fucking initiation fee for $60 and a membership fee for $20. It's just like it's so scammy, dude. And I know it says it on there, but they know exactly what they're doing. It's so fucking scammy. They market it as not really to what you're getting. And then you get to your cart and it's like, what the fuck? Why am I spending $400 on this thing? Also, that $45, that is monthly, not just once. They do not tell you that shit. It's so stupid. Fuck you, Six Flags, for scamming people. You're scammers, dude. But I'm a little bitch boy who loves the roller coasters so much, so I give them my money. And I'm a part of the problem, and I'm sorry, but I need to feed my fucking I fiend. I'm a fiend for the roller coasters, dude. So, yeah, I'm sorry. However, I remembered seeing that price earlier in the day when I was buying my pass, but when I tried to go to the Flash Pass website and get it, it was nowhere to be found. It would just bring you... Fuck Six Flags, man. So you'd think when you're in the park and you go to the Six Flags app and then you go to the Flash Pass website through the app, you click on Season Pass and Membership Services and then you put in your Season Pass shit. And then you'd think that it would come up, right? That option to add it on to your pass, but it fucking doesn't. Buy the Flash Pass for today and then all this shit comes up. $200 per person. So we're like, what the hell? We cannot find this other one for shit. I tried going on the website on my phone, like outside of the app. Couldn't find it. We stopped by this billboard that just had completely different prices in general in the park. Like, what the hell is going on? We went to the Flash Pass office, and then the lady was basically like, oh, go to the Flash Pass website. It's all there. And then I went, and she's like, oh, well, I don't really know what you're talking about. Go to guest services. Also, like, before the Flash Pass, the lady at the Flash Pass office even really listened to what we were saying. The first thing she said was like, oh, well, like, we can't refund you. We can't refund you anything. Everything's non-refundable. And I was like, damn, y'all are locked and loaded with that one right now. Locked and loaded with the we can't give you your money back. So we went to guest services, waited 15 minutes in line or something. And then we got up to the front, and then the lady's like, oh, go to the Flash Pass office. And we were like, no, they sent us here. And she was like, what? I don't know what to do. And then I told her about, the issue that was going on, that I couldn't find the one to add onto my pass, and I was just trying to figure it out, right? So then she was like, oh, I don't think it's on the Flash Pass website or the app. You have to go to the actual Six Flags website. And then I was like, I thought I tried that, but let's do it again together. So she guided me through it. You have to go to the website and go to the tickets and passes and then the pass add-ons, which I had actually tried earlier, but for some reason that link was dead or not working. But it worked that time in the office. She helped us, so that was very good that she helped us out with that. We then were like, okay, let's get this thing and then let's go ride some shit. So we're like, we're gonna walk back to Twisted Colossus. As we were walking, we were like purchasing all the shit and like justifying it in our minds, like, oh, we're good people. We work hard. We work real hard. We're in the shit. We work hard. We deserve this. We love this. We deserve this. It still hurts, but it'll be sick. It'll be sick to have the Flash Pass for the year. Yeah, so we got it, and then basically it gives you a barcode that I then put into my Apple Wallet on my phone. And then we shortly discovered that in order to attach the fucking season-long Flash Pass to your pass, you have to exit the park and go to the pass, season pass help center or whatever, and then they do it for you there. What the fuck? Why? Stupid. We walked all the way back and then waited in line there for another 10-15 minutes, and then we got in, and then the lady at the desk is like, oh, you have to go do this at the Flash Pass office. And my girlfriend was like, no. She was like, no, it says it right here. It says I have to come here. You're gonna do it for me. So she was like, oh, okay. So then I don't know, she's like, do you have the barcode for your pass and for the Flash Pass thing? We're like, yeah. And then she just scanned and then typed some keys and then scanned another one, and then it worked. So hell yeah, very good. Don't know why she said we had to go to the Flash Pass office when she just did it right there for us, but whatever. Trying to purchase the season-long Flash Pass is like trying to get past that bridge in Monty Python. It's like trying to complete a Dark Souls NPC quest without any guide. One very interesting and honestly kind of cool thing that we saw on that day when we were there is Wonder Woman had Valied So if you don't know what that means in roller coaster terms, it means when the train does not make it through the course. So it doesn't make it over a hill or something, and then it just rocks back and forth in one of the valleys until it stops. So that had happened that morning during testing. We saw them working on it when this was when we had gone back to Twisted Colossus the second time after we had purchased the Flash Pass, but we hadn't fully gotten it, attached to our season passes. We saw them hoisting it over the final turn there, and it was pretty cool watching them do it. Shout out Ride the Ride Mechanic for making a video on this. I sent it to him, and he made a super in-depth video on what happened here. He did a way better job explaining it than I will ever do. So go and watch his video right now. Here was when they released it into the final break run there.
Absolutely. You can't damage anything.
It was pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. We were hanging out there for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, watching that. I set my GoPro down just to capture the moment there. The sky was really pretty too. When you speed up the videos, all the clouds going, very cool. Shout out to the mechanics, maintenance team, whoever was out there doing that. Y'all killed it. You guys killed it. Good shit. Yeah, while we were chilling there, one of the Six Flags employees that was kind of monitoring the blocked off gates, we were just talking to them and just about how all the rides were closed, and they were just saying yo, if I came today, I would have been upset. And they were saying I hope the park gives some kind of refund to people because today is so bad. And I couldn't agree with them even more. We did a lot more walking around than riding that day, so we overheard a lot of people expressing how upset they were that their favorite ride wasn't open. I think at least 10 different times we just, walking past people, hearing them saying oh man, Goliath is closed. Oh man, Wonder Woman's closed. I really wanted to ride that. Oh man, Batman's closed. I really wanted to ride that. And oh man, X2's closed. What? Are you kidding me? That's why I came here. Stuff like that. Heard a ton of that all day from everyone. Operations for the day, so bad, as you know. From what I saw, Full Throttle was running 2 trains, which is fine. That's max that it can do. Okay, whatever. Scream was running 1 train, so bad, awful. Twisted Colossus 3 trains, hell yeah, good shit, keep it up. Batman, I don't know. Ninja, 1 train, so bad. West Coast Racers, at least 2 trains. I couldn't really see. We didn't walk past it. We just saw it from the top of Ninja, and I saw 2 trains. At least 2 trains on West Coast Racers. Viper, I don't know. I didn't see it. Revolution was only running 1 train. So bad. All the lines were 2+ hours. 2 to 3 hours, at least, I would say, the entire time that we were there. And that absolutely fucking sucks when you show up to a park and all the rides are 2-hour-long waits, and they could be much shorter if they were operating better, They gotta take 4 of these flags down. They shouldn't be flying all 6. In terms of all the ride closures, I understand that it was windy, and obviously you cannot control the wind, the weather, that you can't control that shit. So I get that, X2, has the big wing seats. It can't operate in the wind. I get that. Tatsu, I don't know why Tatsu was closed. I saw that it opened later in the day at around 8 p.m. I don't know if Tatsu can operate in the wind. Let me know. Yeah, I don't know. Wonder Woman valleyed because of the wind. Sucks. And because of that, Batman was closed because they had to block off that whole entrance. Riddler, I don't know why it wasn't operating. Could have been the wind. I don't know. I saw them testing it with water dummies when we were there. Apocalypse has been closed for no reason, or probably does have a reason, but they don't tell you the reason. And Goliath was closed because of the repaint. So between the weather, fucking everything, the repaint for Goliath, and whatever the heck else has been going on, all of it accumulated together on that one day to create a horrible experience for the people that visited the park that day. I really tried to stick up for this park on this channel, but damn, they made it real hard for me to do that. I want to make it clear that I'm not upset because rides were closed for weather. Like I want that to happen. I want everyone to be safe. You know, safety is the most important thing at a park like this. So good on them for being on top of that, but it is just a huge bummer when most of the other rides are running on one train operations on the Saturday after New Year's when more than half of your major coasters are closed due to weather. So fucking bad. So bad. Dude, if you got there at opening, you got there right at opening. You stayed all the way till closing that day. So it opened at 10:30 and it closed at 10 p.m., I believe. You would have only been able to ride 4 coasters all day. You know, everything's on a 2 to 3 hour wait, and you factor in walking around the massive park and eating, using the bathroom, whatever. You would have only been able to ride about 4 things the entire day. That is so fucking awful, dude. Imagine you're like a family and you have like 2 kids, 3 kids, and you work really, really hard and you save up a bunch of your money so you can go and take your family to Six Flags Magic Mountain right before the kids go back to school after New Year's. And then you show up and then you only fucking ride Speedy Gonzalez and Ninja and Scream and Batman for the 10 hours that you are there, and then you go home. What a waste of time and money. Six Flags is a massive corporation. None of the employees we spoke to really knew what other departments were doing. I used to work for a huge corporation at like the absolute lowest level possible, and the shit that we dealt with that day at the park felt exactly like what I would deal with at work at that job. You know, customers that are very rightfully upset about something, but then we have absolutely no power to be able to fix that or make it right or try to just make actual changes from, you know, our level of seeing how shit operates to make it better in the long run. You know, it would just make us, you know, the employees have to work way, way harder for absolutely no reward. So like, why would any of them give a shit? You know, if they're not going to be rewarded for any of this insane work on that day, you know, like that day is the same as a dead Wednesday in January, you know? You know, again, I haven't worked there. I've never worked at Magic Mountain in my life, so I don't really know what it's like. I'm just saying, as someone who goes to the park pretty often and someone with, you know, my life experience working elsewhere for another massive corporation, it felt exactly the same. It, like, same vibes. You know, none of the employees that we spoke to really knew what the other departments were doing. You know, we spoke to the Flash Pass people, the Pass people, and the guest services people, and the person out front of Wonder Woman. Like, all of them were saying different things, and none of them really knew what was going on with the issues that we had separately. And again, I don't blame any of them. Like, I'm not saying that they suck, because I know it's not their fault. They're just doing what they're told. They're working with the resources that they have been provided by their company up top, right? So I'm not upset with any of the workers whatsoever. I'm upset with Six Flags Corporation and the people up top that are making the big fucking dollars that don't give a shit about the guest experience at the park. They just gotta see those numbers on those spreadsheets, and honestly, I bet that day they made so much money between people just buying food and Flash Pass sales. I bet they made a shit ton of money. I hate making this video because Magic Mountain does not suck. It's an amazing place with like so many world-class coasters and just so many coasters in general. My day at Magic Mountain that day, it'd be like if Michael Jackson like came back to life and then he was having a show, and then you went to his show, and then he didn't play any Michael Jackson songs. Instead, he came out on stage and just read the Joker 2 script, and then he was like, "All right, guys, I'm leaving forever. Bye." And then he left, and he never ever came back. They're building a new coaster at Magic Mountain. Honestly, dude, after that day, fuck a new coaster. Get your shit together so days like that cannot happen ever again. Prioritize your operations, you know, and your maintenance. I would rather have less coasters open. Close like 2 or 3 coasters, right? Whatever it may be. If that means all the other coasters in the park can operate at a super high level. Like, imagine if you can go to Magic Mountain and X2 is on 2 trains Everything else is on pretty much full capacity on a busy Saturday, as it should be. But, you know, you show up and what, Apocalypse and West Coast Racers are closed for the month or whatever for maintenance. Like, that's perfectly fine with me, especially if they like let people know beforehand. You know, like, oh, it's going to be closed from this date to this date. That would be sick. That would be incredible, dude. Fucking sucks. I can't imagine if I was someone who traveled to that park from wherever, another country, another state, from wherever, man. Magic Mountain is 100% a destination for people to come to experience some world-class thrill rides and coasters, and they absolutely dropped the ball for them on that day, dude. They didn't just drop the ball, they shitted in their diapers and then started throwing those diapers at everyone in the 3-hour full throttle line. I really hate being so negative like this on this channel because I always wanted it to be about the coasters and the joy that they bring me, but this stuff is the reality, and it really sucks for just like normal people who want to go out to the park and have a fun day. You know, they spend so much money there thinking that they're going to get something, and they're essentially being ripped off and lied to by a big company. Rides for the day: Speedy Gonzalez 1, Ninja 1, Twisted Colossus 1. If we didn't have that flash pass, we would have done Speedy Gonzalez, and that's probably it. We probably wouldn't have been able to fit another ride into our day. We're there for about 4 hours. I really don't think we would have been able to do it. Ride rankings: number 3, Ninja; number 2, Twisted Colossus; number 1, Speedy Gonzalez. Fuck you. Goodbye. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love you.